Hi, this is Barbara Worsley.
And I'm Kelley Springer, and we are coming to you with Dragon Elder Song, our new podcast show, to share with you a little bit about what we are going to be sharing with you all and to tell you a little bit about ourselves. So tell us about you, Barbara.
Yeah, so a little bit about me. So I'm known as the East Coast Dragon Lady, and I acquired that name by accident. I was saying that I'm on the East Coast, which I'm actually on the East Coast. Kelley's on the West Coast of the United States, and I'd been known as like the Dragon Lady. So they put together East Coast and Dragon Lady, and here I am. I work with the dragons out in the galactic realm. And I usually work with collectives, a lot of collectives. And one of the collectives that I've been working with were the Celestial Dragons as they were coming in recently, which was before I met Kelley. So when we met, I'd already experienced the Celestial Dragons. I also am a healer, and the dragons have also guided me in my healing work as well.
Beautiful.
And Kelley, tell us about you.
Yeah. Yeah. So my name is Kelley Springer. I have a healing practice called Love, Wisdom, Power, Paths to Wholeness. My work is focused on deep core integration and empowerment and coming home to who you are. My work with dragons is as a white dragon master teacher. And I have been working with dragons for over 25 years in my practice. My work with dragons spans Earth history, going back in time, working with a negotiation of interspecies with dragons. And that's a whole story I share in a class called Dragon Awakening. And I also work with all different kinds of aspects of the dragons from the earth up into the cosmos too, into the multiverse, into the celestial family, the source family of light. So working multidimensionally with dragons and with the merging time of ourselves going into ascension, dragons helping us to go into ascension with the new earth and the new waves of creation that we're now coming into experiencing is a very powerful time for many of us to be supported to learn how to work with these big energies. So I'm very much involved with teaching, training, guiding, and mentoring people through the experiences of knowing how to harness their new expanded selves, as well as the energy of working with their dragons, both the ones external to them, as well as the ones that are internally waking inside of us. So for me, it's a very holistic, connected place of arrival and coming in to relate, share, and expand our connections to each other in the world we're in. Build
Yeah,
something beautiful as we go ahead and move forward together.
yeah. So we decided when we met a while back, actually around Dragon Thunder, that there was a uniqueness to both of us. And as I've said, stepping into I'm just woken up to my ancient self and to being an elder. And we felt that we could bring these two energies together so that we and produce a podcast. We thought, what better way to use our uh, being elders and express that with everybody else. And we thought with a podcast, we can also invite guests. We have a wish list of guests. And one of the things that we want to share with you is that if you feel you want to come onto our podcast, we're open to that. And Kelley will tell you where you can find us.
Yeah, on our YouTube channel, you can look for us under Dragon Elder Song. We have a email that is there. You can feel free to reach out to us there or text us within the text window on the page. And you can also subscribe to follow us so you can get informed about when our shows are going to be happening. For right now, we're going to be doing our show once a month. And I'm sure that as we feel more ready to expand, we will add shows and increase that. but for now, that's our starting point. So we're looking for people who want to come on and share from their own wisdom voice. The songs of the light are, to me, the songs of life all around us. And in my medicine teachings, the songs of life are coming through all of nature and through all of the natural parts of creation. So the flowering language of life is the full moon on May 23rd. And that beautiful energy is the flowering energy is how I relate to light language. One of the things about sharing songs is that I want to say for all of you, and the reason we chose the songs as part of the name of our podcast, is that in our connection with ourselves as elder sisterhood that we hold, there's so much wisdom that comes through us, and sometimes it's very poetic. Barbara shares some of the most beautiful poetry and written words that come down from celestial dragons that I've ever heard. And I just believe that it's going to be beautiful for us to be able to share light language and songs, tools and information, techniques and information for you to work with throughout your journey of hearing us share with all of you, and hopefully what our guests will share with you as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. And I think, yes, thank you for, I often forget that I'm also a channel for the dragons. I don't know how I forget, but that's one of the gifts that they have given me is they've told me that I am their scribe and they make sure that they keep me busy. So yes, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more. I certainly have a lot of others that I can share as well. But they actually like to be right on, like, you know, when the podcast is going to drop, they're going to give me a message. So
So
that's always interesting. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll be including those messages from Barbara at the beginning of our shows. Even when we have a guest, we'll be giving you a shared information from the dragon messages. And I'm also going to be sharing light language and music with you. I'm an intuitive harper. My harp harmony, you may come in and join us for some of the shows. You'll be able to receive a lot just with light and sound. For me, sound is one of the most beautiful songs that are sung in creation that reach into every place because of how universal sound is. And as a language, it reaches and crosses all barriers. So it's a beautiful thing. So I'm looking forward to being able to bring songs to you from my heart and from Barbara's and from our elder wisdom hood, from our coast to coast, holding down the West, the healing place on the medicine wheel, the place of water. And for Barbara, the place of the eagle in the east, she's going to be holding down our new beginnings. And we're going to be holding the medicine wheel of light with all of you in this beautiful temple we call forth for our shows that you get to enter into with us, because it's sacred what we were talking about, what we're sharing. It's ancient. It's not and it's been oftentimes something many of us are just waking up to and coming into, you know, how to relate to this purpose and meaning behind Dragon Awakening and what we are waking in ourselves, experiencing together. Very powerful time right now.
Yeah. So we're excited that we're on this journey together to bring this to you. So be on the lookout for us on the, it will drop on the 23rd on our Dragon Elder Song website.
Yes, and we'll be posting
YouTube.
throughout social media where
Yeah.
you all may have met us. And we'll be putting it into Dragon Thunder. Definitely we'll be sharing there. Barbara and I are co-hosts for Dragon Thunder for the US speakers this year, which is another part of where we connect. We just have so
Yeah.
many beautiful ways in which we're connecting with each other, and so looking forward to being together. Our first couple of shows are going to be Barbara and I sharing with each other with all of you, and then we'll be bringing in guests and hosting others. But we thought we would set our stage here for you all with the two of us sharing some knowledge and information with you initially. So look for our first couple of shows to be these two voices right here. and you get to hear from our hearts. So I'm super happy, excited to be here with Barbara and to have a beautiful dragon sister like herself to do this show with. So excited.
Yeah. So yes, so thank you. And we look forward to seeing you soon.
Hey, we'll look for you all out there. You look for us in here. All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
Doodles.